Hello and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. We're still catching up from getting a little bit behind this week, so today, instead of a Brainy Tuesday, we will be doing Brainy Wednesday. We had one of these a couple weeks ago, so this is Brainy Wednesday number 2, episode number 932. This is 21 questions, 20 up front, question 21 at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. All of these questions are just a little bit tougher than normal, so good luck. Question number 1. In 432 AD, he landed at Wicklow and founded the cathedral and monastery of Armagh, where he eventually died. What is the name of this saint, typically represented banishing serpents or brandishing the symbol he used to explain the concept of the Holy Trinity to the Irish people? That symbol is the three-leaf clover. That man is Saint Patrick. Question number 2. A polytheistic system. Its practice consists of the worship of gods, or kami, at rural shrines, as well as the offering of food to the kami. What is the name of this Japanese religion that was elevated by the Meiji government to the status of state religion, and its practice was seen as an expression of patriotism? The answer is Shintoism. Question number 3. The fourth one made the first successful entry of the Venusian atmosphere, while the seventh landed safely on the surface in 1970. What was the program name given to the series of Soviet spacecraft which went to Venus? The answer is Venera. Question number 4. Appointed by President Johnson on November 29, 1963 to research the events of 1 week before, what was the name of the group that judged Lee Harvey Oswald to have acted alone in the assassination of John F. Kennedy? The answer is the Warren Commission. Question number 5. Its liquid upper portion is known as the asthenosphere, and it extends from about 1,100 miles down to, in some places, only about 3 miles beneath the Earth's surface. What is this layer of the Earth, comprising roughly 2/3 of the planet's mass, which lies between the core and the crust? The answer is the mantle. Question number 6. The right and left iliac, the innominate, the subclavian, and the carotid are branches of this feature which rises from the left ventricle of the heart, arches backwards over the left lung, and passes through the diaphragm into the abdomen. What is this oxygenated blood pathway, the human body's principal artery? The answer is the aorta. Question number 7. Born near what is now Seville, he was made consul in 91 and successor to the emperor in 97, becoming emperor following the death of Nerva the following year. He ruled for nearly 2 decades. Who was this Roman emperor who preceded Hadrian? After Nerva, before Hadrian, was Trajan. Question number 8. Co-winner of the 1909 Nobel Prize in Physics, he developed a means of secret communication during the Great War by means of short-wave transmission. What is the name of this Italian inventor of the first practical radio signaling system? All we need is his last name. The answer is Marconi. Guglielmo Marconi. Question number 9. This German developer of V rockets during World War II later came to America and participated in the development of the American space program, working at NASA until 1972. What was the name of this Nazi-turned-NASA engineer? The answer is Werner von Braun. Question number 10. It borders both Montana and North Dakota and contains Old Wives Lake and Reindeer Lake. National parks include Prince Albert National Park, and a Cypress Hills in the southwest is a popular provincial park. Prominent cities of what Canadian province include Swift Current, Moose Jaw, and Saskatoon? That Canadian province is Saskatchewan. Question number 11. Born in Torrington, Connecticut in 1800, he was raised in Ohio, but moved to Kansas in 1855. What was the name of this American abolitionist who was captured following the raid on Harper's Ferry and was hanged on December 2, 1859? The answer is John Brown. Question number 12. The Archbishop's Ceiling, The American Clock, Focus, and All My Sons were all literary works by what American author who also wrote the screenplay The Misfits for his second wife, Marilyn Monroe? The answer is Arthur Miller. Question number 13. At 1,257 feet, Hoosier Hill is the highest point of this state, whose natural attractions include Wyandotte Cave, Wawasee Lake, and Tippecanoe River State Park. What is the name of this state that is also found at the beginning of the name of its capital city? Its capital city is Indianapolis. The state is Indiana. Question number 14. He served as Julius Caesar's commander-in-chief in Italy during the Civil War and commanded Caesar's left wing at the Battle of Pharsalus. What is the name of this denouncer of Caesar's assassins whose 30 BC suicide may have been triggered by a false report that Cleopatra was dead? His name was Mark Antony. Question 15. She repents of her malicious schemes shortly before her death from burns suffered when her ancient dress catches fire. She had worn that garment from the time of her wedding day when she was jilted by her suitor. What is the name of this Dickens character who appears in Great Expectations? The jilted bride from Great Expectations is Miss Havisham. Question 16. The first member of the paraffin series of hydrocarbons. This primary constituent of natural gas is produced by decomposing organic matter in marshes and is thus sometimes known as marsh gas. What is the name of this fire damp of coal mines? The simplest alkane with chemical formula CH4. The answer is methane. Question 17. The fourth one wasn't stated until after the others and thus is called the Zeroth Law. What is the name for this branch of chemistry and physics that states as its zeroth law that any systems at equilibrium with the same third system are at equilibrium with each other? The answer is thermodynamics. Question 18. He begged Columbia executives to let him play the role of Maggio in 1953's From Here to Eternity and agreed to a salary of only $8,000. He won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for that role. What man was not a bad singer either, recording such gems as Strangers in the Night and My Way? Maggio from Here to Eternity was Frank Sinatra. Question number 19. The author of Elements of Law and Philosophical Rudiments, he has been called the father of materialism. What is the name of this 17th century Englishman, best known for his defense of secular monarchy in the seminal political treatise Leviathan? The author of Leviathan is Thomas Hobbes. Question number 20. The best ones are those with polar molecules and a high dielectric constant. Water is typically one of the most effective ones. What is the term for a liquid capable of dissolving a substance to form a solution? A liquid that can dissolve a substance is called a solvent. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. As soon as I wrap up recording this one, I start recording the next one. The next one will air later today. It's Classic TV Westerns. That's another trivia quiz sent in by Catherine K. She has sent in several trivia quizzes before that are all very popular. You probably remember some of them. We just did, not too long ago, Classic TV Comedies. She sent that one in. She also sent in movie musicals, a whole 21 question quiz on that. And she sent in the super popular Famous Movie Couples. That was the famous couples from like the golden age of cinema. So this next one that's going to pop up later today, right in that same vein, kind of a nostalgic movies and television, this is Classic TV Westerns. You may have seen a lot of these on TV, on reruns, or if YouTube analytics are to be believed, quite a few of my viewers may have seen these when they originally came out on TV for the first time. So if you saw those and you've got first-hand knowledge of these classic TV westerns, you'll probably really enjoy this. It's a great trip down memory lane. That'll pop up later. Like I said, I'm catching up today, so I think we're going to have 3 trivia quizzes pop up this Friday. The one we just did, Classic TV Westerns, and of course, we'll finish up with Friday Night Pub Quiz very later on this evening. Thank you for watching today. Here is question 21 for Brainy Wednesday number 2. A Kurd by birth, what is the name of the man who plays an important role in Sir Walter Scott's The Talisman, who became Sultan of Egypt in 1174 and who earned a reputation as the adversary of the Crusaders? The adversary of the Crusaders was Saladin. And that is it for Brainy Wednesday. Remember, plenty of time left to submit a trivia quiz if you want to get in on the Final 50 challenge. You don't have to write the best trivia quiz ever. You write 25 questions, follow the rules that are posted at the end of this video and in the description. A 25 question random trivia quiz email it to me. I give you a number, and then it'll be in September, right around episode number 1000. I'll be drawing live one of the numbers out. Whoever's number gets drawn out wins $500. I'll PayPal it to you. I'll mail you a check. I'll Venmo it to you, send it to you in crypto, however you want it. The winner is going to get $500. All you have to do to get entered into this competition is send in a 25-question trivia quiz. Check it out if that sounds interesting to you, and see you later today for Classic TV Western Trivia.